broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry from the heartland of America. EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Lucas Oil Stadium here in Indianapolis. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Green Bay Packers and the Indianapolis Colts. Up in is open. You think it's one to watch, don't you?
Definitely one to watch because these guys can create such big plays by line up out wide in the slot, line up in a normal tight end position, and then who are you going to cover them with? Is it a linebacker, a defensive back? They create mismatches all throughout the game.
Downs 3 interceptions. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. A good safe pass there right off the bat. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
And that's the way to get things started the first time you touch the football on the road. And you have to believe all week long, all they've talked about is, okay, going into a hostile environment, we're the visiting team. How do we take control of this ball game early? That's one way right there. No fear, guys. And if they had...
And they'll go on the ground. And he's brought down. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of...
They go play action here on first down. Backing up. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Listen.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail?
And the offense in a great spot. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel...
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Finding time. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
For the third down and long. And the linebacking core could certainly be crucial today.
They do everything really, really well. Fly to the football, defend the pass, you name it, they do it, as well as set the defensive front.
All right, here we go. Green.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on third down. job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And an alley to run. And he goes out of bounds inside the 10 at the 9. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Their big-bodied receiver from 4 yards out. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect.
And when this offense is clicking on all cylinders, the running back is in sync as well.
The focal point. Runs, catches, blocks, sets the tone for the offense. So they can make any type of improvement. They have a chance to get back into the playoffs where they were for the previous 3 seasons.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I don't want to downplay the run, but that's exactly what I expected out of him coming out of college. When I look back at my draft analysis, one of the highest-rated players on my board, a 3-down back who could do everything. And one of the best parts of his game is what he does when he doesn't have the...
Now a play fake here on first down. Deep drop. Wide open receiver complete. 19 yards that time for number 19.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there?
Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
And we all know it's turned into a passing league in the NFL, but that doesn't mean people still don't like to run the football. When you run it that successfully, the offensive line is fired up. What they want to do each and every game is run block. Get out and smack some people. I would say go ahead and run it again. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Their big tight end from 3 yards out. And the Colts have taken the lead.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because...
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going...
On first down, Rodgers. And he is out of bounds, just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves.
From the gun on third down, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Their big tight end. An extra point of tying this thing up. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop it for an 8-yard loss. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
On 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's brought down, giving this one up to about the 35. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
He's quite an eyeful, isn't he? Big, strong, physical guy. When he came out of school, when I looked at my draft, he truly possessed. We saw that in the off-season workouts. Now he's putting his running ability to good use in the NFL.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends are...
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Backing up. And he finds a man on a crossing route. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about it, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty...
On play action, they'll throw. Going for it all. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
I love when a play results in a game that I can actually kind of fall back on one of my favorite adages, and that is anytime there's a...
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver, 33 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, and his field general once more leading his offense back onto the field. You know, normally he's probably pretty happy. They'll run it now 2-yard line here and brought down there. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Second offense, and he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far. They go play action here on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defense coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there. And that's so well for them. Arizona, we thought they were a lock to be in the playoffs. In fact, many of us called them Super Bowl contenders. And Carolina, the defending NFC champs going into last season, they didn't make it. So I think that all three could return to former glory. I'm going to give you one way off the pace here. You ready?
Let's go.
The Los Angeles Rams. They get the young quarterback going, and that defense continues to live up to expectations. They can make a real strong push in the West.
They've got the D. You're right. They just need the O.
With another half to play, there's time to turn it around. The Packers have been the better team, though, and will try to maintain the lead in the second half. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. Colts have it at the 4. The quick pass and completion is made, and he capped off the long drive with a touchdown. Colts tie it up at 7. Third and goal. The pass out of the gun will be completed, and this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown. That takes the lead up to 7. Packers have it at the 7. Rodgers on target on the slant, and he capped off the long drive with the TD. The Packers tied up at 14. Evans on the field now after the pick. The pass will be completed into coverage, and this play will go for 6. That puts them up by a touchdown. So that'll do it for us here in Orlando. For the call of the second half, let's hand it back over to Brandon and Charles. Brandon.
And it'll give the Colts a first down.
Almost nuts.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route. Linebacker, when you're not allowed to climb, you got a free hitter, and that's what we saw there, and a really nice play resulted for them.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Their big tight end, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they
treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. Wide, put it into the right side. Now Rodgers. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A big play there. Colts are within an extra point of tying this thing up. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A nice carry there of 15 yards.
I know anytime you watch a team run the ball really well, there's a pinball effect, people bouncing off of each other. There's also some things of beauty in there. We see these nice, explosive, strong runs. And this guy, he knows how to kill.
Now a play fake here on first down. Going right side here, and that's complete. 20 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be a Green Bay first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Rodgers now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. It's a pickup of 21. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
Stop needed on third and goal.
He may be a blitzer.
Throwing now is touchdown, Packers. Their dangerous wide receiver, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. And that score gives us our 6th lead change of the game.
Are we back on the playground on the seesaw?
A little seesaw battle,
Right?
yeah.
Up and down, up and down. What a game we've watched here.
It's been fun. And that will make this a 4-point game. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it ends with a Packers touchdown.
Offensive line giving them time to complete that first down pass. Almost feels routine, and I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you don't...
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got this one down to the 10. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front.
Back on the field, little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll set up to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive,
they'll look to throw here. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Their big tight end, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the 4th.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines, but the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touch.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. The 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 72 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. Took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
A great air attack going. Do they still quarterback?
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
And it's 2nd and 4. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there from 6 yards away. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the 4th.
And touchdown and congratulations and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the side, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winning.